Hey folks, Wes here, your Craft Beer Geek, back with another beer review. Before we get into this review, I just want to say, settling in here into the new place is pretty good. Liking this location for filming the reviews, so they'll probably be from here from now on, unless I want to do something outside on the patio or something. But, I also want to say that I still do have quite a few reviews that I filmed at the old place, so you're going to be seeing some stuff from there before, some older reviews that I filmed and just never got around to uploading. So see some different locations, but we're settled in here in a new place. But there's going to be some reviews from the old place still showing up. So those aren't old reviews; they are new stuff that you haven't seen before. It's just something that was on my computer that I never got around to editing and uploading. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on with this review. We have another beer from Southern Tier Brewing out of Lakewood, New York. This is their Jah-Va Coffee Stout. It's definitely an Imperial Stout. It's 10.6% ABV. Another one of their Blackwater series, sort of seasonal, high gravity series that I've loved everything I've tried from it so far. I have had the chocolate stout that they make, and they have a mocha, which is a blend of the chocolate stout in this. So I might have to get to the mocha pretty soon now that I've had both of these separately. But anyway, we're gonna try this. We're gonna drink it out of a snifter glass, because that's what Southern Tier recommends for this beer. So let's get it cracked open and see what it's about. Okay, so we didn't really get too much of a head poured on this. It's kind of something you expect with high gravity beers, but some of these have actually poured with a pretty decent head. This one didn't have too much. Let's go ahead and get an aroma off this. Definitely a strong coffee aroma, not more like the smell you get if you've ever walked into a place where they're roasting coffee beans. It kind of has that flavor to it, you know, not just sort of a little bit astringent, roasty aroma to it. I do get a little bit of vanilla maybe in there. But anyway, I guess I'm ready to go ahead and give this a taste and see what I think. So, cheers. Okay, so this is a little bit different than what I expected. It's more along the lines of a lot of other coffee stouts I've had before. Generally, when Southern Tier does something like this, they go to the extreme side of things. This one is more sort of along the average lines of a typical coffee stout that you get from a lot of different brewers. It does have a strong coffee flavor, but they typically do. I mean, it's not all coffee. It definitely still has a beer. It's not, this isn't. I would expect Southern Tier to be more like drinking a cup of iced coffee, rather than just a coffee beer like this is. It's different than what I expected. It's good, but I'm getting some hop bitterness in this. I guess it is quite sweet, so I think they're trying to balance that out some with the hops. It's not pitch black. I mean, I can see a little bit of light coming up through the bottom of the glass here. And as is typical with the Southern tier beers, the alcohol is hidden quite well. You know, this doesn't have any kind of alcohol burn or, you know, anything like that along with it. It is, there is a little bit of sharpness in there, but it's not reaching out and grabbing you. You know, it's just going along with the rest of the flavors in the beer. This is pretty well onto the sweet side of things, though. I will say that. Like I said, there's a little bit of hot bite coming in there, but I'm really surprised there's not more coffee in this. I would expect them to put like an extreme amount of coffee in here, where it's just really, you're getting most of the bitterness and dryness from the coffee to balance out the sweetness from the malts, and it's just not there. It's interesting. So I think I'm ready to go ahead and give my rating on this Southern Tier Jah-Va Stout. I'm going to rate this one a little bit lower than the other ones. I'm not quite as impressed with it as I have been mostly with Southern Tier beers. This one's going to get a 7 out of 10 for me. It's pretty good, more along the lines of an average Imperial coffee stout that a lot of people brew. Nothing really stands out about it. It's pretty well balanced, and I would have liked a little more roasty dryness from the coffee in this, but it's good. It's a 7 out of 10. So I'm Wes, your craft beer geek. Remember, I don't drink bad beers, you shouldn't either. I'll see you next time. Cheers.